Hi guys, it's indeed my wonderful pleasure to be talking to none other than Brijesh today. Uh, and guys, all of us know who Brijesh is. I don't think he needs any formal introduction, but I can tell you that he is one of my dear friends and my brother. So, my bhai, if you can quickly talk about what you have been able to do as a founder and as an enablement. What do you call yourself? Chief Enablement Officer at Test Chat, and the role that you are currently playing at Infosys. And in the past, it would be really great for people to know. But I know most of the people actually already know about things. Okay. So, still, as a process, I would request you to just give a little information there, if it's okay.
Namaste, Adi. Namaste, everyone. It is a great honor and a privilege to be back with ATA GTR. I have been associated with ATA GTR in whatever capacity since its inception. The first edition, I could not speak because I was transitioning from India, but I was still involved looking after social media stuff. But then, ever since I have been associated, I've spoken at almost all the editions. This is the 9th edition, so congratulations, Adi. Congratulations to the entire.
Congratulations to you and the entire community, I would say. Yeah.
It has been special for me because this is where I began my speaking journey more than a decade ago. So this is special. In fact, just last week, there was a Facebook reminder that came up on the 28th of September, first ATA meetup. Okay, 2030. That's when it happened.
Yes.
I was there at the Datamatics campus for the first ATA.
Very true.
So even Facebook reminded me that, okay, this is where you belong.
Yes.
So I feel I'm back home. GTR has been very special for me because, I used to be a part of the organizing team a long time back and then have participated, like I said, in many capacities. It is, as the name goes, it is a retreat. It is not just any ordinary conference. You get to meet people. You have lots of fun, lot of activities on the sides, lot of knowledge sharing, lot of experience sharing. Plus, you make a lot of good friends through the years. And this is what GTR has done to me. I'm sure all those who are participating will also experience something similar. Talking about myself, yes, introduced myself already. I am a principal consultant with Infosys here in the Netherlands. I am also the Chief Enablement Officer of the Test Chat community. We are more than 25,000 odd people in the community. We try to speak about testing, chat about testing, basically. That's why the name Test Chat. All things to do with testing, whether it is automation or so-called manual or anything else. Nowadays, AI, of course, the hot topic. We have a lot of conversations around that. One of our key areas is also to help people with their jobs. So there is a dedicated jobs corner that we have. We've been supporting many people with jobs and we would like to continue this the way it is. So yeah, that's pretty much about me, Adi.
Thank you so much. And guys, I just want to echo what Brijesh said. We are actually indebted to what Brijesh has been to AT, GTR and ETA in general. We started this community way back 10 years. And a lot of credit goes to how Brijesh actually stepped up and made things happen. And for the conference as well, as he mentioned, he has been instrumental in more than many ways as an organizer, as a volunteer from the day one, and as our speaker and panel member many times in the past. In fact, almost every edition except the first one. This time also, he is our esteemed speaker. He is also we have requested and he's agreed to be the moderator for one of the panel discussions on the virtual days, and we may assign him more work. Okay, so as a team member, I would say that there is more responsibility that I might pass on to him. But look, guys, he's been very kind enough to travel all the way to Pune and to be there as a speaker. So what more can we ask for? We, first of all, It's been a privilege, as he said, and truly blessed that we are having Brijesh once again with us. And this journey should continue, Brijesh. This should basically not be the end of it. We want you to be with us always. Okay, this is where my faith and belief is with the kind of work that you are doing and the kind of GTR really wants you to be with us all its time. If we do it, you have to be there, Brijesh. That's how I see it. Okay.
Well, Adi, I just want to add to what you said. I mean, uh, for COVID 2019, I was there for GTR. It was a great experience for the offline conference, and then we were forced to go online because of COVID. And I was still there. I participated in all the online editions as well. And when GTR came back offline, I wanted to come back, but my health restricted me from coming back. But now, thankfully, things are looking up, and I am all set to be a part of my favorite conference offline. So yeah, doing both the online part of it as a moderator for the panel discussion and participating in the offline conference as well in person. Well, I couldn't ask for a better comeback.
Thank you so much. Yeah, once again, guys, it's the story that is the biggest story for GTR today. And guys, you know, when Brijesh is going to be the moderator, he's going to stir up things. So don't miss his panel discussion as well. The panelists have not been decided. We know the topic has been decided and the moderator is ready. So I'm sure
And
that
I am the Arnab Goswami of the communities.
yes, I was waiting for that to come out, and I agree with that. So we really want that to happen like that. All freedom to moderator to make sure that all the things are stirred up. We are not disclosing the topic in this conversation, but for his topic, which obviously is something which you should know, he's going to speak on beyond the features, how AI revolutionizes testing. So, Brijesh, don't give too many insights, but yeah, if you can just thoda sa bata do, little bit.
Oh, well, okay. So, you know, some interesting conversations have been happening ever since AI came. As usual, the biggest conversation that is happening with any new technology, this happens, and this is happening with AI as well, is that AI is going to take away the jobs. That's one big topic. And I this morning also I was reading a post and I was like, okay, yes, I've got to address this. But then there is something very important to consider here, and that is, in any new technology that has come to us in the past, be it agile, be it automation, DevOps, anything, the initial speculation is understood. Okay, we understand that initially people will have that fear of being replaced or being thrown away or losing their job because the technology will take over. So I'm not surprised when people started saying that with respect to AI as well. But again, looking historically, okay, at all the events that have happened, we have only seen that the technology has only augmented or made us better in our profession. So my feeling or my opinion is that AI will also do the same thing. It will revolutionize things. It will transform things for sure. Replace? I don't think so. Okay, so through the talk, I'm going to be talking about certain aspects of testing which AI will help improve. Okay, normally if you go to ChatGPT or Gemini and say, okay, you know what, I'm working on a retail shopping website. I want 100 test cases. It will give you a bunch of test cases. Okay, based on whatever data it has been trained on, it will give you. And take it from me, 90%, even in fact 95% of those test cases will be functional test cases. There is a reason for that. And the reason is very simple. When we talk to each other, normally about testing, the focus is largely on functionality, on making things work. We don't talk about the peripherals. We don't talk about the so-called non-functional so much. So it is not surprising that the training data that is being given or fed to these machine learning models also sees a similar pattern. And because there is a similar pattern here, the output you get from the machine learning models is on the similar lines. But the thing is that wrong? No, it is not. It is not wrong. But the question is, can it do more? Of course, it can do more. You have to have enough intelligence yourself. So that's where human intelligence comes in. You need human intelligence to make artificial intelligence work. Okay, so you need enough intelligence to understand that this is going to augment. And through my talk, I'm going to showcase a few use cases where you can use AI very effectively on the non-functional side of testing as well.
Very nice.
Okay, so that is going to be the focus. And I'm going to be doing a totally different kind of a talk, not the usual show the slide and go on a rant. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. You better attend my session, okay, to be a part of the fun. It's going to be fun. Okay, there are going to be slides, of course, but I'm not going to disclose any fun.
Yeah. And I would basically recommend it, guys. We have to be in this session. I am sure that everybody would be, Brijesh, and there is no doubt about it. And obviously, this would be something amazing for everybody who's going to be part of it. Very relevant, and I'm sure that it would be extremely informative as well. So, can we take few more minutes? I think we probably
Sure.
So, yeah, all of us would like to know, Brijesh, where do you get all this energy? How do you manage to run such a large community and manage so many talks and work at the same time and obviously mesmerize everybody the way that you have been handling things out? So where do you get all this so-called motivation and the energy at the same time?
Well, my motivation are people. Okay, I see people as the greatest source of motivation. There is so much to learn from everybody. And my only goal at the end of every day is to try and see what I've learned during that day. Okay, whether I'm at work or doing something else, writing something, I'm constantly learning. So, if say for example, if I have to write an article, I need to learn before I write. I need to learn what the intricacies. And a lot of times, what happens is when you write something, you get comments on it. Okay, you learn from those comments also because they are different perspectives of the same topic. And what I intentionally do sometimes is to leave out the context of what I've. So what it does is it gives me a lot of passion, of course, but it creates a room for discussion. Sometimes debates, sometimes there are heated debates, sometimes there are very silly arguments. But then at the end of the day, I'm learning that, okay, people are using that technology or that piece of information in various different contexts. And in each context, you have something different to learn. So if you ask me for the secret of my energy, well, it's people and the learning that I get from it.
Well, look,
It's as simple as that.
he's been very modest, and obviously I agree that he obviously would be having a lot of fun while he is doing it. By the way, when we have fun in what we do, it energizes us. The conference has been designed like that as well. I've been associated, and all the energy that I bring in the conference is just because I love it so much. The passion is just because I just love doing it. And I'm sure what Brijesh does is just his passion and love for the community, for the people, that brings the best out of anybody. Because most of the time when we are doing a job for the sake of the job, I think people basically will not do justice to it. But when we start loving what we are doing, I think that energy is evident. And that's what Brijesh is all about, guys. Whatever he does, whenever he does this with full heart. He does it with full fun. And I'm sure that when he's going to speak at the conference, he's going to be more fun than anybody else. I don't need to watch. You guys know it for sure that it would be like that. Okay. So having said that, Brijesh, anything that you would like to suggest or advise to the audience in general, and anything else that you would like to comment before we end this conversation?
Okay. So there is a lot of knowledge around. There is a lot of conversation. There is a lot of opportunities to learn. There are different discussions going on various forums. Social media is full of discussion. Keep an eye out for the opportunity to learn. Okay. Always do that, and I'm sure it will benefit all of you a lot. Okay, this conference, I mean, I'm saying this because I've been a part of it throughout. has constantly been an opportunity of learning for me and for people around me. And I have made some amazing friends through this conference. So don't miss out on this opportunity to attend the sessions, okay, to have those offline corridor chats, okay, lunchtime conversations. And this time, I think the conference is offering a lot more than just lunch. So that's going to be even more fun. We're going to have a lot more time with us this time, which means that there are more opportunities for us to connect and just stay focused on learning. Just take every opportunity that's coming your way. ATA as a platform is incredible. The meetups. I also noticed Adi that offline meetups have picked up again. I think you were recently.
Yeah, I was in NCR meetup. Yeah, we are trying. We are, a lot of people like the offline.
Yeah, please be a part of those. Okay, you know, these are wonderful opportunities you are getting through this wonderful community. Agile Testing Alliance has been instrumental. It is one of the largest and one of the oldest communities in India. Okay, and the platform that ATA provides through various trainings, courses, certifications, meetups is enormous. Just get a hold of them, and it'll be wonderful. That's my advice to the community.
Thank you so
And I
much
want to
for
see
all
all
of
of you at the conference.
Yes, that is what matters. Yeah. And as Brijesh said, this time it's all about not only the conference. We start at 8, we have breakfast, then obviously tea, coffee, lunch, then some snacks, and then dinner as well. So end to end, please block your Sunday with us. And not only for all this stuff, but for having to listen and get a chance to meet and interact and learn from none other than Brijesh. So
I'm looking forward to the breakfast, especially.
me too. We will get a chance to. And guys, breakfast I have seen least crowd. So if you are expecting, and I'm expecting Brijesh to be there as well, that would be the best time to basically have a little paratha with him and interact if he allows.
Breakfast in Pune. I mean, you know what to expect, right? So be there.
Yeah. Good guys. So at this moment, I would basically like to once again thank you so much, Brijesh. We are grateful for your presence as always, and I'm looking forward for not only the session but your presence and interacting. Namaste and thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Adi. Thank you for the opportunity, and I hope to see you all around.